What's up, guys? Welcome back to the mine, and my god, I got so many things to do. Things have been expanding. We finally got some fans, and yep, I am busy. All right, first and foremost, we finally got the second fan put in. So we got two exhaust fans going now. Look at that. And you know, even though I have all the miners turned off and those fans, you know, they're spinning down, it's still kind of loud in here. I need to maybe do something about that. But yeah, the second fan is exactly what I needed. With just one fan mining away, the fan doesn't mine itself. Somebody needs to invent that, a blockchain for a fan running. Okay, somebody do it. But I'd make some money anyways. With just one fan, I wasn't able to maintain like proper heat exhaust, right? I wasn't able to exchange the air in the room fast enough, and it just kept heating up real slow, but it kept doing it. Putting the second fan in, and instead of running one on high, I could run them both on low, and boom, problem solved. So the good thing is I can, you know, I got medium speed and high speed, so I can get a lot more CFM out of here and do what I got to do. So that's actually really good. It's going to let me expand and everything once I get the power situation taken care of. Over here, these rigs are ready to set up and go. Now, this guy right here, he's still solo mining Ergo, and I got lucky. I solved the block. Within about a week's time, that sucker solved a Ergo block, which is about 66 coins that I got. So that was awesome. That my luck percent was literally 1%. So I got really lucky doing that. Normally this rig should solve a block about once a month, maybe a little bit more than that. But I got lucky. Within the first week it solved the block. Working on the next one. Work hard. This guy, I am going to be trying to do the same thing on mining Firo, and I don't know if solo is a good option or if I should be doing the pool. And what's going to be powering this? Well, these guys just came in today. 3 more RTX 3080 Ti's, EVGA for the win, 3 of these. Okay. These literally just came in, and I figure I probably should get my video here done and taken care of before I start messing with it. So that rig is actually all set up and ready to go. The miner, everything's all set. It's just a matter of plugging these guys in and tweaking them for the best hash rate. And since I've never done Firo, I'll have to sit here and learn for a little while. So that is freaking awesome. But man, I actually found a good deal on these threes. You know, eBay, surprisingly, of all places, but, you know, not still over MSRP, but not by much. So we're cool with that. If I can only find one more deal with that, because these 3 cards combined with everything else I got here is going to put me right around 16,000 kilowatts. Yeah, it's well, 16,000 watts, whatever, but that's a lot of power. And I'm going to be adding 3 more here when I can get my hands on some. So that's going to put me at right around 17,000 watts, which is pretty much cap for what I can do in here safely. Yes, I could push it just a tad bit more than that, but I'm always about that safety margin. So I've been trying to talk to some folks or whatever, trying to get the power situation taken care of, drag more in here, because you know, once I get more power in here, I'll be able to max out this room, no problem whatsoever. There's only so much more I can realistically do. But I also have to keep in mind thermals, because, you know, if I put too much in here to where it generates more heat than I can get rid of with these 2 fans running on high, then I'm also capped out. So the only thing that I could potentially do is, you know, I got 2 exhaust fans there, right? Well, over here, I just got a couple open windows, right? Same size windows and everything. So, you know, the air coming in, I can do plenty of it. Now, if I really wanted to get crazy, I could put 2 fans here as intake, right? You know, force the air in, force the air out, and I'd be able to exchange the room a little bit better. So there is that option, and plus it maintains pressure, air pressure, which is also really good. because the upstairs, if I'm running negative pressure, if those two fans end up causing negative pressure in the house, in the upstairs, which I already had a problem with, then what ends up happening is during the summer, the AC unit upstairs can't keep up. You know, the negative pressure causes a lot of humidity and water buildup, blah, 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 condensation, and it just doesn't work upstairs. So I do have to keep that in mind. So during the winter, this is working great. I got baseboard water heat, right? And it is super efficient. I do not have to worry about that whatsoever. I've been having these things go for a day here. And, you know, the upstairs is perfectly fine. Ain't no issues whatsoever. It's not running like mad. But I did find a little thing down here I didn't even think of. This is part, ooh, hot. Okay, that is part of the, ooh, that's dusty too. Whew. That's actually part of the baseboard water heat. So this pipe, you know, this whole thing is actually pretty hot. So I'm like, well, that's not good to have that in the mining room now, is it? No. It really hasn't had much of an effect on anything, but just in case, and I don't know if this is enough, but I bought a whole bunch of pipe insulation that can go around hot pipes and stuff. So I'm hoping that can help mitigate it, and that way not as much heat bleeds out into this room causing an issue, but also it's more efficient upstairs because, you know, coming through those windows, got really cold air during the winter, these pipes are just going to end up being affected. Maybe a little bit more efficient or something. It might actually be completely pointless for me to do that, but you know, it's a cheap fix and I can do it, so why not, right? Might as well. And can I even get stuff around that? Ooh, that's going to be a tight fit. I didn't even check that. Uh-oh, running into problems already. Why is this pipe next to so close to this thing when that's stupid? Who designed this house? Jeez, I need to go buy a new house. Screw it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. The Raspberry Pi. Look at that. This is a custom 3D printed case that I actually had to buy off Etsy, of all places, and shipped from Australia. It finally showed up. I have not even turned this on yet. I literally, you know, that shipment showed up about the exact same time that this thing, I got finished with the build. And yeah, I was like, well, I better get a video done because I'm going to be busy. So this isn't even fired up yet. But here's the thing. You see on the bottom, there's like a separate tier. On the bottom, there's actually a 1 terabyte SSD underneath there. I mean, you guys can probably barely see it or anything, but it's down there. And, you know, of course, you got the SD card in with the operating system itself. The reason I had to do that is because I'm going to be hosting the Bitcoin blockchain on this sucker. It's going to be a node. But it's also going to be my happy little solo mine Bitcoin lottery machine. That's the goal for this thing. Fun little stupid project. And the Antminer S9 that I have slightly overclocked to 15 terahash is going to be hooked up to that, more or less, mining away. And who knows, maybe on the off chance, you know, I mean, you know, what was it, like 1 in 8 million or something, or 10 million, I don't know what the heck the chances are, but yeah, it's a very, very small chance of me solving a block myself. But if I do, happy times, I'll buy me another new TV. Screw it, right? All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. I got a lot of work to get done, and we'll see you then.